Well, good morning, everyone on YouTube. I hope everyone's having a beautiful Tuesday, a beautiful spring day here in Vermont. It's like 60 degrees already. And guess what? I didn't plan it, but I'm wearing green and a beautiful soft pink and green earrings. It's perfect for spring to celebrate the beginning of spring coming in. So if you are new to the channel, we create with all recycled materials, fabrics, and supplies, and it's our way to give the earth a little hug. And if you're coming back, thank you so much for coming back. I love your comments, your suggestions, and I know a lot of you are, some of you get started on your projects in the spring and the summer, and others kind of just put your projects up on the shelf. And so if you're doing that, stay with me for inspiration, because then when you get ready to do your projects again, you'll have all these ideas. And so I wanted to share with you today a few of the projects that we were working on. And you may have saw me working a little bit in the short video, but I wanted to get on here and explain to you where I'm at on these. And so one is complete. This is a saddle blanket that I was making for the polar bear I wanted to have in the exhibit. Now, I ended up with two other polar bears, except this one, in the exhibit. I decided to keep this one, and so I wanted to show you what this is a saddle blanket, and I explained in the last video how we use the Boro stacking method. And so this one, if you remember, we pieced together with just seams and waistband pieces of jeans. But look how adorable that came out. And this isn't done, but this is nearly done. So I figured I would share it with you. And in case you're interested in making one for your bear. Now, I am almost done with the little brown bear and grizzly, so it has the hump in the back, and we're going to go over that next. If I finish that today, I'll actually jump on here today. So, and there we go. So I wanted to share that with you. If you have any questions on this, you could see how we, before I sewed it all, you can see how it's pieced together in the last video. So you might want to check that out. If you have any questions, let me know. Now the hat, I wanted to share this with you because if you looked at the last video and you looked at the short, I'm going to take this off here for a moment. You know that this hat, the panels were probably 3-4 inch longer. So I decided to cut them and then fold them this is about twice. This is 2 times fold. And then decided to stitch around it, and I'm still stitching, but guess what? I love this hat. I'm keeping this hat. And then we'll make more. So, but look, this hat, so I can put it on any way I want. But what I like about it, and what I was focusing on, is this. I wanted to make sure, this is the side I really love. Is this side? I really, really love this right here. So let's see if I can get that. Yeah, I love that. So, but I just wanted this to fall nicely so that I can still see. I didn't have to worry about folding it up because it's already folded up, and I love this. Now the top of it is not yet completed with the sewing. I have a few little areas to sew there. And thank you for having a cup of coffee with me today. You know, I'm starting the day off really early with sharing the art with you because there's a number of projects that we're going to be focusing on. And they're all small. You know, if you're traveling in the spring and the summer, these are projects you can work on. even at your campsite, I mean, wherever you are, because a couple of them, what I want to do is make a necklace, okay, with the, for the bear, but I also want to make a necklace needle felted like this. And let me grab the basket for you. Okay, so I have a little basket, and this basket is really ready. When I fill this basket, I know I'm getting close to being able to make something. So look, I have all of these little needle felted deco balls, is what you call them. Look, some of them, some of you may remember this. Some of them are just decorated with a little tool, and or this one is like a little pear shape, and it's got little jewelry on. You know, this is just costume jewelry. That's all that is. And so what we're gonna do, it is just about as easy as stringing these. Okay, if you want to use a more, let's say, sophisticated type of jewelry where you have a clasp and you have, you know, kind of a wire and this and that, there's other ways to do that. And one of them would be that you're needle felting with a very, let's say a very small, maybe like a toothpick size diameter stick that you have, excuse me, set so that you're needle felting around it. Something like that would help before you get this solidified. You can put something like that, the diameter that you want, or the string that you want, through your needle felted piece. Or you can do the whole piece so that it's pretty solid, and then you can just kind of thread through it. So needle and thread. So now these are larger. Okay, so we're going to be playing around with these because this is a really fun project, but it goes, I think, exceptionally well with my bears. For my polar bears, we're going to be doing, like I said, the grizzly bear, and I'm going to walk you through the anatomy on that. And that might be later today or maybe tomorrow, but we'll go through that. And yeah, and we've got a couple of other surprises that I'll share with you. But one of them is, so two polar bears are going to be on exhibit, and we will go up there and we'll pan. So I tried to do it when I was going in with the polar bears yesterday, and I couldn't hold the camera right. So I got so it might be a short. I might put a short out there, but I couldn't really hold it right with the bears, and other artists were coming in, so it was a little busy, so I just kind of skipped that. But when they're on exhibit, and one of them is the bear that has two baby polar bears in her pockets. So I redid that whole saddle blanket, because the saddle blanket I had those little bears in, they kept going over to the side. So I wanted them to be secure. The pockets were right off of a pair of jeans. I mean, it doesn't get better than that. Basically, what I'm saying is taking something that's there and repurposing it without even reconstructing it, just sewing it onto another piece of fabric. So now the other thing I wanted to share with you for update is, so the Japanese utility aprons that we've been working on. Oh, and for those of you, excuse me, who do go over to TikTok, I've been doing some videos over there. Now, I was downloading those videos that I did over here, but it said TikTok. Nobody was really interested in them. So they're over on TikTok if you want to check them out. And they're really renditions of what we've been doing here. The only difference is because I'm going live, I'm talking with the audience, I'm interacting a little bit there. So, you know, if there's questions, we can address them. So, anyway, what I wanted to tell you, share with you, is that my work, the utility aprons, got accepted into a show, like a little fashion show. So that is will be coming up, and I'll share more with you on that. So I'm hoping to get, so I really do have all the aprons pretty well, protocols done that I want to use in that show, but 2 are totally right on what I want to use in the show, and 2 either need to be adorned more, designed a little bit more, and or I need to just do 2 new ones. So we have plenty of time, we can do that, and we'll scout for the fabric together, and we'll go through, and but you know, this is the key. It's sitting and sewing, and it's sitting in one place and sewing for many hours, because this takes time, right? Like a little piece like this takes time. This is a as you know, a Kawandi piece, and we were working on this not too long ago up at the Guild, and I was showing you how to look at the back of it to check your spaces between your rows, and you see how it's just going around in a rectangle. So that's Kawandi, as are the patches being laid out and designed with the Kawandi method, going around and around. So I would love to do a Japanese utility apron, or I should say, I'm saying Japanese utility apron because of the construct of it, however, adorned with Kawandi inspired method. So I would love to do that and bring you with me. So we may do that. I have a number of, like I said, small projects, but whatever I'm doing, I'm going to bring you with me. And so get your things together. It's as simple as having a little bag or a little bin. I showed you the bins a few times that were gifted to me by my son, and they're very inexpensive. They are very mindful. They really set the tone for you being able to go right in, get your project. So you have all your scrap fabrics there, and you can create right there. And all you need is a little table or a little space. Even if you sit on the floor, seriously, you can design and do these. And anyway, with that, I wanted to bring you along with me and update you on where we're at with our art projects. So we'll be jumping on doing the shorter videos. I'll be bringing you with me to do shorter, simple video of how to make the needle felted deco balls, and we're going to also make some needle felted deco eggs. So anyway, with that, I hope that you have an absolutely beautiful day, and get your vitamin D, get your sun. And this will be, I only have a little sewing left to do on this. This is my hat. You'll see me wearing this one for spring and summer. I love this hat. I love the cuff here, and so we'll be making more of these. So if you have any questions and you're trying to make your own, let me know, and I'm happy to bring you along with me. Have a beautiful day.